Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much. So, and liking the video and sharing and all of that. Cheers, thanks. So, Ancient Aliens is, this History Channel program from, I think, like, it's still going, but it started like 10, 15 years ago, I think. Um, and they basically say that like human beings didn't invent anything back in the day. It was all aliens. Aliens give human beings the technology to build the pyramids in Giza in Egypt, to build the pyramids in Mexico and build, basically everything. Our ancient ancestors built. There's a clear evolution of building in the world, and there's a clear evolution of pyramid building. I used to love Egyptology when I was a kid. Um, and there's a clear evolution of pyramid building in Egypt. There's pyramids throughout the desert in Egypt. But they just focus on the Great Pyramids and go, yeah, aliens. That was aliens. So, but finally, recently, I just got curious, and I was just like, I wonder if they ever did Ireland, like, because there's loads of ancient stuff in Ireland. I wonder if they ever like made a program about Irish stuff. And guess what? They did. So that's what I'm reviewing today, and it's bonkers. So yeah, so that's my wee intro. um, so we're gonna do like the Blarney Stone and Newgrange and stuff, and they explain it actually pretty well. They give the history of each location, and then they just go into like aliens did this. So so yeah, so let's dive in and let's have some fun. Okay, so I'm up here now on the top right hand side. Hi. Um, so this is Blarney Castle. So I'm just gonna play the video and hopefully I don't get copyright and copy strict. I don't think I should. I see tons of people reacting to these videos, so I'll turn it right down so maybe hopefully it won't get copyright. So let's go.
Southern Ireland. Here, approximately 5 miles northwest of the small city of Cork, lies the Blarney Castle. Built more than 500 years ago,
It's like I've never been to it. Full discretion, I've never been to the Blarney Castle, but well, my mum says that yeah, you have. I was like, when? Oh, like when you were two. So I was like, okay. So I don't remember. But looking at it, it's so impressive, and I was just like, yeah, I probably should go down there at some point just to. A cousin of mine went down there, and he said he had a great time. But it's one of the most impressive castles in Ireland. Like,
nearly 90-foot tall fortress houses the world-famous Blarney Stone, a relic that more than 300,000 people come to kiss each year.
this guy's been working there for like decades, and so he has, and he's a bit of a legend down there.
It is not in a convenient location. It's in the castle wall, high up on the outside. So to kiss it, you've got to dangle over or sneak around so that you're really at some peril of falling a very great distance.
Yeah, but there's bars there. There's clearly bars there to stop you from falling.
According to legend, it grants whoever kisses it the power to speak in an articulate and charismatic way and to flatter and blandish in any circumstance.
It's so okay. So it's a bit of an Irish trope. Like Irish people are kind of legendary for being able to have the gift of the gab, being able to talk to anybody, able to kind of do anything they want. Um, So it's a bit of a trope that then, and if you want that kind of thing, go and kiss this stone.
Here you have a stone that has been kissed and revered by probably millions of people. Blarney is the gift of gab, and so the idea is that somehow kissing this stone gives you the ability to talk better or to somehow amplify your verbal prowess.
Itchy dog? Are
Nope.
they scratching?
Sorry about that. I don't have YouTube Premium. I refuse to pay €10 a month.
Composed of a single block of bluestone, the same material used at Stonehenge. This stone relic's magical powers are
Is it?
widely renowned.
Okay.
But could a stone
I'm not sure if that's true or not, but we'll just go with it.
really have such power? One that could actually affect an individual's power of speech.
And the story is in the 15th century, Cormac McCarthy had a court case coming up, and he was concerned about this and called upon the goddess Cleana, the queen of the banshees, to help
Okay, sorry.
him find the right words and present a good case. She did. She said, listen, on your way to court, kiss the first stone you see and you'll be eloquent. You'll find the words. And he did this. He went to court. He was very persuasive and won his case. On his way home, he picked up that rock and carried it back and had his workmen fashion it into a stone and set it into the wall of his castle, where it is still to be found.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong freeze button. So, there you have the story. That's the legend. That's the story. There's always there's stories of like banshees and stuff. See, the thing of it is, like, it gets very windy in Ireland, like really windy, and it does sound like a woman howling. And sometimes it sounds like a man howling. Sometimes it's a bit weird, but yeah, it sounds like a woman howling. And then less educated people back in the day would say like it's a banshee coming for you. Like banshee was kind of the Grim Reaper coming for you. You know what I mean? So yeah, but this is an angel. And there's it's Catholic Ireland. It's Catholic Ireland. I mean, yeah. So there's a lot of that kind of stuff in Ireland.
You look at Irish mythology as a whole, it starts to become pretty obvious that these people, such as Cleodna, were not ordinary
And here we
earthborn
get into
humans, but were in fact most likely extraterrestrial humans who came to the Earth and shared their technology. And Blarney
What technology? It's a stone.
being the gift of gab, the gift of talking more eloquently, is something that
Then why didn't she just touch him in the head? Why didn't she just kiss him? Like, why did she have to go find this magic stone? And like, see when it's like, it's just a story, dude.
may have been impregnated into the stone by an extraterrestrial technology
Look at
using
this.
energetic means that we're not now aware of.
Is it possible, as ancient astronaut theorists suggest,
Ancient
that the
arsenal.
Blarney Stone is actually evidence of some ancient and otherworldly power?
No. Here's how I know. Because it doesn't work. It may have worked for this guy. It's the power of like what's the word I'm looking for? It's just suggestion, power of suggestion. You know what I mean? Like you say like, hey, I'll rub my bald head, and it'll give you good luck, type of thing. But it's just the power of suggestion, and then you think,
Technology that
I'll
helps
give you this special juice that'll make you stronger and able to run faster, and that. It's just the power of suggestion.
to prove that ancient man was in direct contact with highly developed beings from another part of the galaxy.
But they never claimed that. The entity never claimed that it was from a different planet. Like, it never claimed that.
If so, might the character known in Irish folklore as the goddess Cleana actually have been a celestial traveler?
No. again, these stupid ads. There's a great video actually I watched recently debunking this. It was good.
Perhaps more clues can be found by
Look at that beautiful Irish countryside. I live kind of somewhere like this.
investigating another mysterious stone relic
There's beautiful views of the mountains from where I live.
located just 160 miles away. County Meath, Ireland.
Now, so this is County Meath, Ireland, but they're kind of showing, like, I mean, it's so this is Louth and then Meath and then Dublin, okay? So, they're gonna talk about Newgrange now. I live about half an hour away from Newgrange. I've been to it many times on school trips and stuff like that, and I even took my little cousins to it. I have to take my nieces to it sometime, but yeah. So this is kind of more of my thing.
On top of this mound, known as the Hill of Tara, lies the Leah Fall, or Stone of Destiny. One of 4 magical treasures said to have been brought to Ireland by mythical deities called the Tuatha De Danann.
The Leofal was a stone that was considered magical. All of the kings of Ireland up until the 5th century of the Common Era were said to have been crowned on this. It seemed to know who the
Like Scotland have the same tradition. It's just a tradition of like there's a magic stone that you have to be crowned on. That's just kind of it. Like it's just a tradition with Celtics. You know, that's kind of it. The King of England was recently crowned on it because he has to be crowned on it because he's also the King of Scotland. You know what I mean? Yeah,
true king was. They say if the true king put his feet up on it, it would roar with delight. It also had the power to give strength to the leader to help him solidify his rule, and in some cases to heal if that was necessary.
To mainstream scientists and archaeologists, this stone relic represents nothing more than the coronation stone of Ireland's ancient kings.
Yeah.
But
And it's pretty cool that we still have it. Like it's pretty cool that we still have it. Well, you know, argumentally. Anyway, I won't get into
Irish mythology, the Hill of Tara was also a sacred dwelling place for the gods.
Look at how beautiful that is.
The Hill of Tara is a mound, and like many mounds in Ireland, like many of these Sidhe mounds, it is allegedly the entrance to the realm of the Sidhe, or these otherworldly people. The word Sidhe means both the people themselves, the otherworldly people, and the mounds in which they are said to dwell. And the Hill of Tara is allegedly an entrance to the otherworld.
The Hill of Tara is considered the sacred center of Ireland. The kings ruled from there for many
That's new to me, but okay.
centuries in ancient and in
Again, it's I mean maybe the Celtic, you know, ancient way, but really I don't like it's mostly Catholic now, so. Yeah, I don't know.
Early history, and this was considered a sacred portal to another dimension, to the other world. So
Was it?
It had more than the authority of kingship, it had the authority of the supernatural.
I'll be honest, I don't actually know that much about this stone. It was never taught to me in history class. We were talking about Tir na Nóga, right? Tir na Nóga was a magical place where nobody ever aged, and you could go there and you could kind of live there for ever and then come back, but you weren't allowed to touch the ground because then you would age. There's loads of great stories about Tir na Nog, and there's even a Tir na Nog land now in Emerald Park. I made a video about that recently. It's a theme park, but it's fun. So I I don't. I'm sure these guys have done their research and stuff, but I don't really know what they're talking about. Maybe
In
that's my
Irish
fault.
mythology, the Tuatha De
I'll be honest. I'm gonna skip this because again, I don't really know that much about this, so I'm gonna skip to I was gonna say Stonehenge, Newgrange. Okay, so they like, you know, this is so beautiful. Maybe this is something I should go to.
County Meath, Ireland. Here, in the Boyne River Valley, a large circular mound rises out of the earth.
So I'll just rewind it a little bit. So this is Newgrange. This is one of the oldest buildings in the world. It's pretty impressive. How it was found was unreal. It was just found by accident by a farmer, and they literally had to dig it out. They literally had to dig it all out, and you know, and then they realized what it was.
The mound rises.
There's a big complex down in the south of Ireland, but they didn't realize it was up here too.
Out of the earth. The Newgrange Passage Tomb,
Yeah.
built around 3200 BC. It was constructed with over 200,000 tons of stone quarried 75 miles away, and contains one passageway that leads to a centralized chamber.
So, I'll just say what was taught to me. Basically, when a high chief or a king or whatever died, you would place the body in the center, and then in the winter or summer solstice, you know, the sun would come in through the doorway, and go right into the, you know, central chamber, and then that was basically the gateway to heaven. So it would take the soul to heaven, and then they would take the body out and burn it in a funeral pyre. But this was a tradition. That's a farm. There's a local petting farm nearby that you can take the kids into, and you know, anyway.
Newgrange is one of the most important sites in all of Europe. It was possibly a
is.
stone circle with 36 or 37 stones. Only 12 of these still remain. And after that, a huge mound made of stone and earth was built within the stone circle itself.
When you think about it, this was built before the pyramids. This was built before, I think, before Stonehenge. You know what I mean? So a lot of people know about Stonehenge because it's in Britain, and you know, it's kind of a big tourist trap. Newgrange is as well. It's a World Heritage Site. But whenever I talk about anybody, hang on, my phone's kind of. They don't know about it. They don't really know about it, which is weird. But yeah.
In this, we have a huge chamber, which is a cruciform shape or a cross.
So yeah, they keep the edits and
The
something.
cruciform shape.
So this is what I'm saying. So the light comes in.
Or a
Hang on. The light comes in the tunnel, and then it lights up this whole chamber. There are there's a list you have to get on for the winter and summer solstice, and it's a very long list, like it's a decade-long list for to be actually in it when this happens. But it's really, really cool, and there's daily excursions into it and that.
Cross.
Newgrange was designed to honor the winter solstice.
Yeah.
The entire mound was also built to align with the star Sirius A in the night sky.
The declination of Sirius is the same as the winter solstice sunrise moving across the sky. And through the light box, which is a rectangular area just above the main entrance, this is where you'd witness not only the sunlight coming through, also later in the day, Sirius light coming through as well.
Ancient astronaut theorists connect these visitors to gods with similar names all over the world. But they also point out an intriguing connection to Newgrange.
The aliens. I don't know what my chair cracked and it scared me.
In Ireland. In addition to being in line with the star Sirius, legend says that this megalith was built by a Celtic god with a name that sounds by now eerily familiar.
The main god that's associated with Newgrange is called Dagda. So here, once again, we have this same word that appears to mean something about gods coming from Sirius.
The dwellers of the British Isles worshipped a god.
Now, I don't know what they're talking about. I guess this part was like a part of another episode to do with that god, I guess, but it's just coincidence. It's just coincidence.
God named Dagda. That cannot be by coincidence.
Yeah, it is.
Could Newgrange have once been an alien outpost on Earth?
But then why isn't it more impressive? Like it's literally built of stone. Like, why didn't they give them better materials to work with? Why didn't they give them like cement to work with? No.
Was Dagda the supreme leader of a race of highly advanced extraterrestrials that came to Earth and left a lasting influence on our ancestors?
Then why are they all different? Then why are all of the like, I'm just going to leave it here. Then why are they all different? Why are all of the buildings dedicated to this same god different? Why didn't he teach them how to, like, you know, because if they were all the same, then it would make sense. But they're not. So the other thing is too, we tell our kids that this is actually a fairy house, and like the white stones are actually your teeth. And this is where the fairies go, like, you know, to collect your teeth, and then they bring them in here, and then they bring them to babies. It's just a fairy tale. It's just a story we tell the kids. But yeah, it's just insulting. And I said this at the time. They uploaded this 3 months or 8 months ago, and I found this video like 3 weeks ago, and I said, to say aliens built anything in Ireland is an insult to Ireland, our ancestors, and their intelligence. I mean, it absolutely is. It's ancient aliens is an absolute insult to our ancestors' intelligence. There's no other way of putting it. And but I mean, I know people like to have a good laugh at it and that, but when it's your heritage, when it's your history, they're making fun of. I'm insulted. But yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. It's just it's insulting, and I hate it. There's no logical reason. Like, why didn't they say then, oh yeah, we're from another planet, we're aliens? Why did they pretend to be gods? It's just every ancient civilization worships some sort of god. It's just mind-boggling. But that's Ancient Aliens. You know, it's and the History Channel used to be so good. For them to make a show like this is just, I don't know, just dumb. So like and subscribe. Check out my channel. Check out my other videos. I might do another video. There is a couple of other ancient Ireland videos. But I kind of just wanted to talk about Newgrange because it's I live like half an hour away from it, like I say, and it is so interesting. Please watch real documentaries about Newgrange. It's a brilliant place. It's a magical place. Like, it's brilliant. And maybe I'll make a video. I should probably actually go there one day and actually just make a video about it. But again, I just, yeah, insane. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.